Hey everybody, this is Steve. Welcome back to the channel. Tonight I wanted to show you a pickup system that I installed on my Emerald X30. If you're not familiar with Emerald guitars, they are a custom guitar manufacturer out of Ireland, and they build 100% carbon fiber guitars. And if you go to their website, you can actually see all the models they have there, and they actually have a really cool feature called a 3D builder, where you can actually build and customize a guitar to your exact specifications. And so lots of different carbons to choose from, carbon colors, a lot of veneers, wood type veneers, pickup system options, neck options, inlay options on the fretboard, hardware options. And so you can really fully customize something that is very specific for you. And they're just special guitars. I love them. I own two of them. I own an X30 and an X7. And you can see those videos out on this channel too, where I show those. But tonight I wanted to focus on a combination, our dual pickup system that I installed on my X30. And so we'll do a little bit of discussion on that, and also do some sound, share some tones on what the second pickup system, or the dual pickup system, sounds like. And so this guitar is their X30 model right here, and this is their jumbo model. It's absolutely big sound, just a cannon. But with the contours and the way everything is shaped, it is super comfortable. I have played this thing for hours on end out at different venues with no issue. No tiredness, my arm doesn't get tore up from hanging over the side because of this nice, beautiful bevel right here that you can see. Now, sound holes in a unique position as well, which gives great feedback to the user. This was their standard neck, which I think I may talk about this. I don't know if I've done a spec rundown on this. I probably should do that. But I wanted to show you the pickup system in this. So this originally came with an LR Baggs Element VTC pickup system. And the Element, as you know, is a piezo under saddle pickup right here. So underneath this tusk saddle, there's a piezo pickup that runs in there, under there, and it transduces from pressure. So it has downward pressure on the saddle onto the piezo, and that induces a signal into the piezo, which runs out through a preamp. LR Baggs makes the preamp, and then it goes out to your system, your soundboard or your mixing system or amplifier. So I wanted some more options on this guitar. I love the sound. Piezos can be a little bit hard to tame sometimes, and so I thought, let's put a magnetic pickup on here too. And so I have installed a magnetic pickup by Krivo. That's Krivo, and I'll put that link down in the description as well. And so Jason at Krivo was very good to work with. And so we went back and forth for a couple of months. He sent me one to try, which is a externally wired. And so I mounted it and played with that. And I said, yeah, this is the way I want to go. And then took some measurements, some depth measurements between the string height at the last fret, when it's fretted at the last fret, and the soundboard. And he custom made a pickup of custom thickness, basically. So this is just a huge magnet. If you know anything about magnetic pickups, they're huge magnets with windings in them and pole pieces, very similar to a pickup on an electric guitar. Same principle, same thing. Adjustable pole pieces here. And so this pickup, a couple things about the pickup, how I installed it. One, I did have to drill a 2mm hole through the carbon fiber soundboard. And so if you are at all wary about that and want to go this route and don't feel confident doing it, I definitely suggest taking it to a professional installer or luthier of something like that. Okay, because you got a guitar like this, to drill a hole in it, either you have to be insane or you have to know what you're doing. And so that was kind of my option. It was the most, the part where I was most nervous doing the whole install was just drilling that little 2mm hole, you know, and getting in the right spot. Now this pickup is mounted with some very thin double-sided tape. Very thin but very strong. It's Gorilla brand, super thin. And so it's on there. It's not coming off. It's been on there for, I want to say it's probably been on there for 6 months or more. And so the cool thing about this system is, if you'll notice, I still only have one jack coming out. All right, and so the cool thing about the LR Baggs Element, and I did talk to the folks at LR Baggs who were tremendous to work with. I mean, he sent me the schematic and we talked about adding a magnetic pickup to the Element preamp, and it can be done. And so the Element preamp actually has the ability to wire in a second pickup. Two things about that though. One, it doesn't go through their preamp system. It's basically a pass-through. And so you have to treat this magnetic pickup separately than you would treat the piezo. So it's wired and it just runs straight through. But the Element does come with a stereo jack already, and so it's already set up to accommodate a second type of pickup, whether that's a microphonic pickup or you know, a magnetic pickup sort of thing. So, or probably, imagine you could probably wire a K and K in there. I didn't go that route, so I didn't really have that conversation with them. But what I did find out was that you have to run this as a stereo out. And so if you don't, you only get the piezo. If you just put a regular TR 1/4 inch jack in, or plug in this jack in this plug, you only get the piezo out. So it does not sum, the Baggs does not sum the pickups. And so what I've done is I have what's called an insert cable. If you all run sound, you'll know that you have an insert cable that has a TRS on one end and it's split out to 2 TR jacks on the other end. And I have a dual channel preamp. I'm actually using the Boss AD10 on this unit. And so it's great because I can get levels adjusted in that, and that Boss AD10 is amazing. It's very good for this system. So the cool thing about it is we all know what a piezo sounds like and we all know what a magnetic sounds like. But the great thing about it is you can get a ton of tones out of this. You can sort of get, and I know this is going to be a stretch for some, but you can almost get electric guitar tones, Strat-like tones. And I know if you're a Strat purist, you're probably rolling over right now, but it really does add such character and dimension and makes it sound a lot more like an electric guitar. And so that's the setup. I was really happy to hear that Baggs Element had the ability to add in a second pickup. And so that was a big plus. The downside, like I said, you got to run it out stereo. You got to run TRS out and treat the magnetic. You have to preamp the magnetic a little different than you do the piezo. But if you're okay with that, like I have this Boss AD10, it makes perfect sense, and I love to be able to blend certain percentages, you know, a certain mix ratio between piezo and magnetic and vice versa. The one downside is the VTC will still only control the volume and tone for the piezo. And so that's because the magnetic, like I said, it hits the board on the preamp, but it runs straight through, and so it's not processed and it's not controlled by the Baggs system. But that's fine. Once you get, because the piezo is really the one that seems the most bitey, quacky, wonky, whatever you want to call it. So to have the volume and tone still able to just do that is perfect. So I'm going to try to do some playing and add some tones and things like that into this, but we'll get into those things here. I'll do some A/B type stuff between piezo and magnetic so you can hear the difference. I'm just going to run straight through my guitar right out into my Focusrite, my Scarlett, and then right into, I use Reaper for recording audio, my DAW, and I will not process it. I won't put any effects on it or anything, so you'll be able to hear it exactly. And then I'll play a little bit blended too, so you can hear what the combined sound might be like. So hopefully this is great. I'll add some pictures in there too and just show you the Baggs Element pulled out and wiring in of the magnetic, the Krivo pickup. And again, hit Jason up if you're looking at going into this sort of arrangement, because to me it's given my guitar a lot of flexibility that it didn't have before. Not that it was bad at all, but it just adds sort of another dimension of tone options there. So all right, hope you enjoy this. May come back and do a wrap up, I'm not sure, but yeah, I'll probably do that. I'll probably do an outro just to kind of wrap things up. But appreciate everybody watching, and hopefully this is very informative and you enjoy it. I'll timestamp it too. All right, thanks. Bye. All right, so that's it. That is the Emerald X30 with the dual pickup system, LR Baggs Element VTC piezo, and the Krivo humbucker or magnetic pickup. If you have any questions, feel free to see the links below and or comment. Love to hear your input on this and what your thoughts are. And look forward to having more videos put together like this. I appreciate you all tuning in and watching. And if you don't mind, if you like the content, please subscribe. It would help this channel out tremendously. I just established this music channel separate from my other original channel. And so I'm still trying to gain some viewership and get some videos put up and gain some subscribers as well. So thank you very much. I appreciate you all. Until the next video,